In this video, I'm going to tell you step by step what you need to do in your online coaching business if you want to absolutely nail January and get as many clients to the door as possible. So, number one, this starts now. Like right now, after you've watched this video, go and get this sort of post made up and get it put out on your social media. So the last few weeks of the year, give people a reason to sign up. The number one thing, the number one objection that people are going to have just now is Christmas, New Year. January's a long month. They're trying to make money stretch. So this is what we want to do, right? We want to take a 20% deposit from your clients just now. They basically secure their space for January and they pay nothing until January payday, okay? And you need to take a risk with this one. If you're coaching people properly, your retention should at least be 6 months, 12 months, if not more than that. My retention on average is about 19 months, okay, per client. So I am happy to take the risk with this because I know that my service and my delivery of service and my coaching ability will retain people for on average 19 months. Okay, so the fact that they've then not paid me essentially for the first couple of weeks in January, it doesn't bother me. It's also you doing a good turn for folk as well. Like if you have people and they go, do you know what, that guy's really, really sound, or that girl's really, really sound. They took me on in January. I didn't have to pay anything until the end of January. Cool. They get started, they start to see results, they get excited about it. You're doing your job properly, they'll stay with you long term. Okay, so we don't need to worry too much about that. But put this out and put it out as often as you can. I would do a post on this at least each day. I would do one grid post, and then the second day I would do a story post, next day grid post, next day story post, right? With CTAs, call links, get people booked in, get the calls done, get the deposits, and fill up some clients for starting in January, all right? Number two is shit talk, right? Now, you know me, I think it's the most cowardly thing on the planet to talk about other people on social media. So I just don't do it. But I think it's a fantastic marketing tool if you can shit talk about other methods, right? Because all these people are going to be doing different things. 75 hard, start marathon training, high rocks, rubbish stuff, right? Juicing diets, intermittent fasting, all this stuff that you just don't need to do to get in shape, right? So remember, most of your followers follow you for a reason, because they need help, right? They don't know what they're doing. So they might start posting things about their new 5K time, right? They might start posting things about, lunchtime kale shake, and it just looks like blended up grass and a shaker, right? No one wants to have that as their life. So you need to then think, how can I start to talk about these things? Okay, so if someone does have a kale shake blended up with water and salt in it, you can literally make a post on that about how if what you're doing now isn't sustainable, you're not going to manage it for much longer. Because they know that themselves, right? In their head, deep down, they're going to go, I've had 10 of these kale shakes already and I feel sick. I fucking hate this. This is not sustainable. And there's you going, that's not sustainable. Come and work with me instead. I'll show you how to do it properly. Okay, so do not take your foot off the gas. Start shit talking. And keep your eyes peeled as well, because there will be different things. I mean, what was the diet I heard about? I can't remember. It was some weird diet that I heard about a long time ago, and I thought, I've never heard about that in my life. And it was someone who'd actually started doing it, and they were sharing their journey on social media about how this diet was helping them lose weight, right? It was like a kale diet or something. I can't remember. But you will know your own diets, right? You'll know your own fad diets that come to mind. The weird things that people do in January, there's going to be so many of them, they're going to be plastered on social media, so use that as a tool, right? You think, right, okay, I'm going to screenshot this person's story, I'm going to screenshot this post, and then I'm going to make a post saying why doing stuff like this is stupid, it's not sustainable, they're not going to be able to do it until the end of January, never mind June, July, August when they've got this holiday, right? Now, number three is show results. And you might think, yeah, Greg, but I'm not going to have the best results from people who've just started in January. It doesn't matter. Even if, let's say I was one of your new clients and I started with yourself in January, right? Let's say I was 8 pounds down in the first 2 weeks. That's fantastic. So talk about that. Here's my client, Greg. He started with me in January. He's had a night out with his friends. He's not got any banned foods in his diet. He's tracking calories. He's tracking a protein target, maybe dietary fiber target. Talk about that, and talk about the results that I'm making, and then future pace that as well. So talk about, he's going to be able to do this for the next 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, whatever it is, because it's not super restrictive and it's easy to sustain. It's easy to stick to, right? Because if you're showing results daily from your clients who started in January, it doesn't need to be before and after pictures, right? Like if you put me up on week 1 and me up on week 2, I'm going to look the same, okay? But show things from check-ins. Also, this is a super underrated thing. I don't know why PTs don't do this. The PTs that I mentor do this, right? And if they don't do it, I make sure that they do it eventually, because it's so underrated. Text message wins, right? It's the easiest piece of content to make as well. So text your clients, again, you should be texting your clients throughout the week, but text your clients on a Thursday or a Wednesday. Set a specific day when you have a little bit more time and just send a text message to all your clients. Right, mate, weekly wins, let me know how we're getting on. And they will send you back some wins for the week. Even if I've not had the best week, I might just be making it to the gym a few times, feeling really happy now that I've got a solid plan and structure to stick to. And that might be the one thing that one of your followers needs. So even though it's not a super amazing before and after picture, if they're then consistently getting to the gym, and some of these January folk have already ditched the gym and they're already missing sessions, and one of your clients is telling you how good it is having you as their coach because they've got this structured plan and they can stick to it and it's sustainable and they're making progress, talk about these things, right? Show all of it. Genuinely, as it says here, show all of it, okay? So if there's things from clients that are just good and you think, do you know what, that's an okay win, it might be an amazing win for someone that follows you. They might go, do you know what, that's exactly what I need. It's exactly what I need. Just feeling confident going into the gym, having a plan. It's exactly what I need. So don't feel like any of this stuff is bad. Don't think, oh, that's a bit of shit, I can't really post that. Just post it, trust me. Now, future pace. Number 4 is future pacing. So what you want to do with future pacing is talking to people about things that they've got coming up, right? So again, I would handle this as if their kale blend diet isn't going to be sustainable for January, how are they going to get in shape for summer? Talk about these things, right? They've got this summer holiday coming up, they've got this barbecue coming up, they've got a wedding coming up that they really want to get in shape for. If what you're doing right now is not sustainable, you're probably going to be in a worse off position than when you started by the time that day comes. Insert solution, which is you and your coaching. Okay, so future pace these things. Think about what it is that these people want to work towards. Why is it they're trying to get in shape? Now, number 5, again, conversations. Now, this isn't spam DMing 100 cold people a day that you don't know. This is talking to people who follow you. They follow you for a reason. They've given you permission to contact them by following you, so talk to them. Do not talk to them about fitness. Okay, you don't want to talk to people, hey mate, do you want some fitness coaching? No, right? They'll just tell you to fuck off. So don't message them about fitness, just talk to people because you never know when people are going to be ready to buy. People aren't going to be ready to buy when it's the right time for you. People are going to buy when it's the right time for them. And you need to remember that that right time could be tomorrow. It might be next Wednesday. It might be 3 weeks from now. So as long as you're talking to people and you're putting these things up with call to actions and you're doing stuff in your stories and you're showing client wins, you're going to be the first person in their mind because you've spoken to them. And every other coach in January is going to be bombarding them with absolute shit. Hey mate, just to let you know, I've got a discount on my services only available for today. And you're talking to them just being a super normal human, chatting about the dog, chatting about the weather, chatting about holidays, chatting about what they got up to the weekend. So they will realise that what they're doing isn't working, right? And you want to basically position yourself as the one person that's in their mind, right? Because they won't relate to the other coaches. They don't know them. They've not spoken to them. Anytime they have spoken to them, they've immediately tried to sell them some fitness stuff, right? So you need to be the person who's talking to them about anything but fitness, just being a normal human, showing interest in them. Again, they follow you, so have respect for them. They respect you. They follow you. They probably reply to your stories. They like your posts. Talk to these people, okay? They're going to be the people who are most likely to buy from you, so don't ignore them. And obviously at the bottom, don't ignore them and be there when they are ready to buy because they will be ready to buy at some point. The only reason they follow you is because they like what you do. They like your stuff and they need help. So remember that every single person who follows you is a potential future customer. So talk to them, talk to them, talk to them. Now, today, go and implement number 1, right? Go and implement this just now. So go and make a post up exactly about this. Taking a 20% deposit now, you pay nothing until the end of January, right? They can message you the word Santa, they can message you the word New Year, they can message you anything, right? And remember, if you do one post on this, I was talking to one of my clients about this yesterday, if you do one post on this, most people aren't going to see it. So you need to basically fill your Instagram with this offer, right? You can put it up as a Christmas offer, put Santa in the fucking background, put whatever you want to in the background, put some reindeers in it, put a Christmas tree in it, whatever you want, put a Santa hat on. I did one the other day of me dressed up as Bad Santa with a cigarette at a bar drinking whiskey. It was an AI photo, but it was quite cool. And again, I got a lot of interaction from that one. So go and come up with some creative ways to do this, right? Start pushing it to people. If there's anyone who's messaged you and they've said, hey, I'll probably reach out in the new year, message them directly. That's the one time I would say to message people directly if they've already shown interest and asked you about your service. Just say, hey mate, how's it going? I know you're keen to get started in the new year. I've got a bit of an offer for you. Obviously, the only thing I need to do is make sure you guys are set up for January. I'm not going to be working over the new year. I'm not going to be working from Christmas and Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So I need to make sure that you guys are set up and good to go before then. So how does this sound? I'll give you 20% deposit now and you don't pay anything until January payday. Sounds too good to say no. So if you did find this video useful, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.